Okay, so it looks like we're live. It's 10:28, about 12 minutes before the launch. I'm here with Gigi. So far, the launch net is saying everything is go. It's a beautiful night, no fog whatsoever. You're looking at, on the split screen, it's going to be very dark because there's only a little bit of light coming up from Launch Pad 6. But once the Falcon 9 takes off, it's going to be very bright, and you'll be able to see everything we see here at the telescope. So I've got everything lined up, everything is focused. It's looking right where the rocket is going to show up. I'm hoping that this is all good and everyone's able to hear this. Por mis amigos en español. Esta noche es bueno, no hace frío, no hace viento, pero Gigi es poquito frío. Ahora totalmente bien por el lanzamiento y espero que todos está bien. Ayer, el tiempo pasado, la cuenta fue 45 segundos y cancelar el lanzamiento. Esta noche creo que y espero todo está bien y el cohete lanzamiento por todos mirar. So last time Gigi and I were here was for the Starlink 3.2 launch, and everything was looking good, except that 45 seconds before the launch, they aborted, and we couldn't stay for another day, so we had to go home without seeing it. Tonight, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get a successful launch and get it all on the live stream here, and also I'll make a full video later, because if everything goes to plan, we'll see a beautiful sort of pattern in the sky when the second stage. First of all, the sound will get here 22 seconds after the liftoff, so don't be surprised when you see the rocket going up with a full blaze of orange flame and there's no sound. It takes 22 seconds for the sound to cover the 4 miles between us and the rocket, and then as it goes up, I'll track it as best as I can, and then at the stage separation there'll be a bunch of fireworks that you should be able to see, and then the second stage will ignite and continue on with the 42 Starlink satellites going into orbit. Cuando el cohete lanzamiento es el luz llega mucho más rápido de sonido, entonces el cohete estaba arriba, pero no hay sonido, no. Entonces en 22 segundos el sonido llega, porque necesité viaje por 4 millas y el durante de viaje es 22 segundos. Entonces el sonido es muy intenso, es muy fantástico, es I don't know how to say this. It shakes your body when it goes up. So y hasta 2 minutos, 2.5 minutos, el primer parte y el segundo parte de cohete separado, y el segundo parte tiene una motor y es muy espectacular en el cielo de la noche, porque es como un flor de fuego y humo. Es muy lindo. Más o menos 7 minutos antes el lanzamiento. Right around 7 minutes from launch right now. And so far the launch net is it's saying good things. The engine chill has started, so everything is proceeding for the launch. This is all good. In fact, pretty soon I'm going to turn on the, I'll turn on the cameras now so I don't forget. In fact, usually I have my 360-degree camera at the front of the launch to sort of show what's going on, and I also have the camera in the back that I use to make time-lapse and sort of show what it looks like with my setup. I forgot to bring my big stage light, which would... Good. Which would let me make a video, so I didn't bring that. I'm just going to make a short video with the other camera. Típicamente tengo dos cámaras separadas de mi telescopio y usé por videos de time-lapse o un 360 grados, pero no tengo una luz por esta noche y no usé los dos cámaras. En el live stream ahora hay la video mayor es magnificado 90 veces de mi telescopio, y en picture in picture el menor video en la esquina es de mi cámara de it's my guide camera, solamente son 15 veces de magnificado, y es importante para mí usar porque cuando 90 veces de magnificado solamente mira a un muy pequeño piezo del cielo, y es muy difícil obtener el cohete y cuando arriba. So I have to use a guide telescope to find the rocket and then to keep it tracking, because the main telescope has such a small field of view that it's easy for the rocket to go outside. So I have to try to keep it all lined up. Okay, about 4 minutes to go now. Where I am is there's nobody around me. Most of the people would be up on Ocean Avenue, which is about a third of a mile from here. I'm at this spot because I know exactly where, you can't see the rocket on the pad unfortunately, but I know exactly where it comes up behind the mountain, and that's where the telescope is aimed, and that's why I come to this spot all the time, because I always know where it is. Sometimes there are thousands of people here, but for some reason at 10:30 at night or 10:40 at night on a Tuesday night, there's probably a few hundred people up on Ocean Avenue, but nobody out where we are. A esta locación no hay otra gente. Típicamente hay 1,000 o más gente por mirar lanzamiento, pero esta noche creo que hay cientos, y mucha gente son más o menos un medio de kilómetro sur de aquí, en la mejor carretera, se llama Ocean Avenue. Hay un humo, no sé si visible es, no sé, es mirar con el video, pero mira con mis ojos. So there's some vapor that's come up from the pad that's vented up and away. It's really faint. You might be able to see it in the picture-in-picture, but that's good. It's a very clear night, so I'm really excited that we're 2 minutes away, and hopefully we don't have another abort at 45 seconds. Así todos son buenos y espero no, no hace una cancelar una otra vez muy cerca, muy casi a... Bueno. All the fuel is loaded, the liquid oxygen and the liquid kerosene all go. The tanks are pressurized, the strong back has pulled away, so the rocket is ready to go right when they tell it. So let's see if we can get a launch this evening.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
All good to hear.
LD is go to launch. T-minus 30 seconds.
Okay, here we go. 30 segundos. Quince.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Yes.
And liftoff of Starlink 3-4. Go Falcon 9. Falcon is pushing downrange.
It is like daylight out here.
Is nominal.
Es como una amersa. It's a sunrise. Look at it go.
And back engine chill left turn.
Okay, we're getting ready for stage separation and first stage cutoff. Okay, separation.
Main engine cut off. Stage separation confirmed.
Okay, second stage has started.
And back ignition. Bearing separation confirmed.
Okay, here comes the flower. Es el flor. Flor de humo. Look at that. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Es muy lindo. Mira. Poquito sonido. There's still a little bit of sound left over before the rocket left the atmosphere. Still tracking the second stage.
Stage 2 is on a nominal trajectory.
The first stage is going to land on a barge 450 miles south of here in about 10 minutes. So think about that. It had to accelerate and then slow down, and it still covered 450 miles in about 15 minutes. El primer parte del cohete estaba retornar al barco en el Océano Pacífico en más o menos 10 más minutos, y es muy rápido, acelerando arriba y retorno a tierra. I'm still tracking the second stage. It's over Mexico now. It's at least 600 or 700 kilometers away, more than 400 miles away. I can still see it clearly. And eventually it's going to set like a star or the sun. It's just going to get so low, even though it's climbing, it will set over our horizon because it's following the curve of the Earth headed towards Antarctica. It's probably 1,000 miles away by now. I'm still tracking it. If I hold the telescope still, you can see its motion across the sky. This time the booster is not going to return, so there's no bright lights, there's no sonic booms. But we did have a great launch, some great sound, and totally successful launch, worth the 4-hour drive to get here and a 4-hour drive tomorrow to get home. So todo está bien esta noche, conducir por 4 horas, llegar esta noche y 4 horas más retornar mañana, pero todo está bien, estoy feliz. Oh, okay, I just lost it. But that's fine. It's really far down and everything went well. So, thanks for watching. I'll put out a new video if I can this evening and put it to YouTube, but that's it for the live stream. So, hope you guys enjoyed it and have a good night. We'll see you next time. ¿Qué pensamos? Oh, no recuerda de esto. No, I didn't record. El sonido.
Sí, así. Sí.
Con, pero no. Es como sonido. pero segundo vez, pero primero,
Lanzamiento.
sí, 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 sí.